It's week 1 of the National.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
On first down, Stockton.
Finding Williams on the check down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Looking to throw on second down. Stockton, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up fourth. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, second down coming up.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of apology on that one.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on third down, Burke. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stockton. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
To throw on second down, Burke. This is Reddick on the screen. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Now Reddick. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Here's Reddick. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the intercept. Into a sea of defenders had intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try to protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
On third down, Burke. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, if you're going to give him that kind of time, he's just going to shred you.
You might as well put a sofa out there for him. I mean, that's unbelievable because I don't care who you are in coverage. With that amount of time, someone's going to shake free, and he's going to be able to throw the ball with a whole lot of confidence.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Riddick with a carry. Oh, nice move. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Off play action. Stockton.
And this will be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On second down, Williams. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on third and long. Stockton. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Burke. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Portland football here ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On the ground, it's Reddick. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw. Burke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Lumberjacks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. To throw on third down, Stockton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good. Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They run it again with Williams. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Stockton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, Stockton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stockton. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that one, a 11-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Looking to throw on second down. Burke. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He finds his man complete. It's Graves.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
They go back to Riddick. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all review.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Operating from the gun, Burke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Lumberjacks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Rams 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Wide open receiver complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, Stockton. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A gain of 21 yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burke. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. So it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Back to throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The completion to Riddick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll look to throw again. He finds Riddick, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. On first down, Stockton. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Up the middle, it's Williams. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he still tackled shy of the lead. Get 3, but it's with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Stockton. Nowhere to go. Here he looks. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you don't let your own defense sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It'll be a 59-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They go over the middle and continue to start the drive, and they're able to work this across the field to the 48.
They're really looking him into one-on-one opportunities. This is one they were kind of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover? Corner, safe, linebacker. He's going to beat all of those positions.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Burke.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. He finds it in, complete. It's great.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Burke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Burke, and it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after try forthcoming. And that stretches the lead to 27. That time, a 9-play drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw on 2nd down. Stockton. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
possession. Stockton. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push it back 8 yards that time on second down.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They on him instantly.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Burke. A bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the return as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A good spot.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 and 24-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. To 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it doesn't sound easy, but they practiced for this back in any camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
63 yards on the ground for him.
Good, strong run against 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eating up blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Yeah, he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. On now it's the punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Stockton, quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
2nd and 16.
Looking to throw. Stockton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Middle, and it's complete.
He's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's the 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Stockton. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping toes inbounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stockton looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37.
Off the play fake. Stockton. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Stockton. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
Off play action. Stockton. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
On 1st down, Stockton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now we'll give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Stockton. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge, setting him back on the sand. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
73 yards rushing for them in the ball game.
A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Lumberjacks.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Flashes another juke. He's got daylight. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I know I should keep the focus on the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Stockton, and that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Burke. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Stockton, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
One final shot they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.